If you own your own clothing business and you need to stay organized, this spreadsheet is going to be so helpful to help you track your orders, your inventory. There's an order form and a bookkeeping tracker, as well as a profit calculator as well. I'm going to show you how it works. It's available in Google Sheets and Excel on my website at savvyandthriving.com. Okay, so here we go. We're starting off here in the dashboard. This is going to be brought in from details over at the order tracker. It's going to show you the total number of orders that you've had, the revenue that you've made, the net profit that you've had. So that is, minus your expenses, any pending orders that need to be done. And then there's also items that, your orders that are new, in progress, ready to ship, and then how many have been delivered. A quick to-do list as well, some main things, order supplies, whatever you need to do. This is just a great way to stay organized. Okay, so we are here on the order tracker. We're going to do a little quick sample for you so that you can see how it works. We're going to put in the date and then the category. This is for clothing. I've got a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, tank top, and pants. Let's just say a t-shirt. This is completely editable. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's choose t-shirt, the type, and women's, the size, medium, color, white. If it's clearance or sold out, you can check that. How many sold? Let's say 2. And then it costs you, $10. And then the sales price, let's say, is $35. If you're giving a discount, you can as well. Any fees associated with that, and then how much did it cost you to ship it. And then it will show you the net profit for that sale. It's also going to show you your total profit as well. So this is minus any expenses and fees. The order, we can say what the status is: new, in progress, ready to ship. Let's say it has been, it's ready to ship. We can put the customer's name, their address, email, how you shipped it, the tracking number, the day you shipped it, and then the expected arrival date, and then any notes about it. Okay, going back to the beginning, if you wanted to add more items to the category, you're going to click the drop-down box, hit that edit button, and then scroll down and we can add other items here. So if you wanted to add shorts, you can do it as well. Hit done, apply to all, and then there you go. It's in the drop-down box. Next is your inventory tracker. I'm going to show you how this worked as well. So we've got the date, the category, the type, again, size, color, quantity that you have in stock. You have 10, it costs you $5 a piece. You're going to sell them for $25 each. And then this is going to give you the value. The reason why the value is important is because if you are needing to track inventory at the end of the year and your accountant asks you how much inventory do you have and what's the value of your inventory, you've got it right here for you. You can put the SKU number, the vendor that you bought the t-shirts from, and then any notes as well. One note as well is the inventory does not talk to the orders. So if you get an order for t-shirts, it's not going to automatically take it out of the inventory. You will have to remove that as well. You've got a price list. This is great to, have on your website, to email to customers as well. So we can say, we've got a t-shirt. Let's say we've got a shorts, khaki shorts, and then we're going to sell them for $25 a piece. Super easy to edit. We've got an order form here. This is a great form that you can use. You can edit this and you can send this to your customers as well. So we've got order number, order date, the name of the customer, their address, email, and phone goes there. And then what did they buy? So they bought, the t-shirt, graphic tee on white, and they bought 2, price of $25, total of $50. You can also add in the tax is going to be there if there's a delivery fee, or you can even change that to shipping as well. and then it'll give you the grand total. Delivery date, if you are delivering it, you can deliver that and put the date, location, and time. If not, you can just delete that out as well. And then you can also import in your logo, or you can put, you can just type in, your store, your address, phone, and website. You could do that as well. Okay, the next one is your clothing business dashboard. This is going to help you to track your income and expenses for the entire year. You can see in the charts that this is going to be your income by month. You can see, in June, I made $356. Your expenses, June, I spent $48 in expenses. You can change this profit goal to see, how much money do you want to make this year. That's the only thing really that you can change on this sheet. Everything else is just being brought in from a formula. By month, so in January, your income was $240, your expenses $31, you spent $5 in tax, and you made $204.80 in net profit. If this happens not to be 2026, you can come up to the formula box and change that, and it will change your year all the way down. This just shows just a repeat of the above, your total annual income, expenses, tax, and net income. Everything in this dashboard is going to be brought in from this bookkeeping tracker here. So whatever you do here, it's going to be reflecting in that dashboard. So we'll put in the date of the item. Let's put in the shirt again. This is going to be the income. This is going to be a sale. And this is going to be a white graphic tee. You made, $35, you expensed $5, and you spent $350 in tax. So your net profit for that sale was $26.50. You can put notes there as well. And then the last thing, this is a profit calculator specifically for Etsy if you're selling on Etsy. So you can put in the item price. Say we're selling it for $35, your shipping price that you're charging the customer, say that's going to be $10. But then it costs you, $5.95 to do it. The item costs you, with all of your supplies and everything, say it costs you $5. You can put other costs here and any labor costs as well, packaging costs, tax rate of 7% if you're advertising or no. And then how much you're spending on ads, 20% of your revenue, how much you're spending is there if you did ads. If they did Etsy direct checkout or PayPal, if there's a percentage off, so if we wanted to do 10% off here, and then it will show again the table, your item price, there's your shipping price, your discount of $3.50 because that was a 10% discount. So your total revenue that you brought in is $41.50. The listing fee, shipping and transaction fees, payment processing fees are already added in, and then your total fees and taxes are $4.39. Your cost of goods sold is $14.50. Shipping costs $5.95. Total cost of goods sold is $20.45. There's your tax, and then your net profit is $15 from a $35 sale. So you can just play around with this, to see like, hey, do I want my profit margin to be higher or lower if I tweak the price? If I want to get to that 50% profit, how much money am I going to actually sell this for? So you would have to sell it for $43 for a t-shirt. So you have to really decide, how can I cut costs to other places? Cheaper labor, cheaper t-shirt and whatnot to see if you can get that item cheaper. So I hope that makes sense. And let me know if you have any questions about this. Again, I have over 400 spreadsheets available on my website that can help you with your business, managing employees, HR, your budget. I also have a ton of sheets that can help you to organize your home, your family, your kids. So feel free to look around. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon.